Alright, bang, let's see what's going on here. Okay, the first thing I see is that your bum takes off before your shoulders. Let's see if that happens in successive lifts. Bar path's not too bad. Once it gets overhead, it's just, I think you're throwing it back a little bit too far over the back of your head, which I said to you last week. Let's look at the next one. Let's look at the bum. First thing to lift. Bum, 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 bum. Then shoulders. Okay, bar path's alright, power's alright. I think you're probably working a little bit harder than you need to, but that's just your MO. I think you need to work a little bit more on snatch deadlifts and snatch pulls and the position, that start position. Watch the bum, 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 and then the bar lifts. Okay, not too bad, a little bit too much weight forward, and yep, you can see it tip. It's alright. Getting a bit of bounce out of those plates. Let's have a look at the next one. Cool. One thing I've never really been much into is the stomp. I just don't think it's necessary. I know it gets taught by some coaches, but to me it's just a distraction. And what we're going to see is as you get more tired, that one wasn't too bad. It's best one yet. The bar looked like it floated overhead a lot easier. You didn't have to push it. As you get tired, your bum's going to shoot more. It's going to be more difficult for you to hold that position. The good thing about your lifts and watching them like this is that they all look they're looking pretty much the same, and they're looking pretty good. You don't seem to be pulling too early. You're hitting a let's see. Whoop, cleaning now. Now you are pulling a bit early. Now I think from what I've seen in the past that your jerk is probably a little bit better than your clean. Your full squat clean. Elbows are in front of the bar. They're not too bad. I'd probably like to see them a little bit higher. And the dip. Whoa, pretty big dip. Probably need a smaller dip. It's okay. As you dip down, the chest did roll forward a little bit squatty, so there's a bit of a lean forward, which pushed the bar out in front. Let's see if that happens in the next one. So the clean, see the bum, usually a similar thing happens as the snatch, and the clean is a bum will shoot. We've got a little bit of bum shoot, only a tiny bit. Just don't think that you're making use of your hips, the power in your hips. I think that you're pulling it a little bit too much with your arms. And we can watch this over together, and I can show you what I mean. That dip was a lot better. Whoop, bar's going backwards this time. So just like to see you try and work on hitting that jerk position, and just staying there for a little bit, working on a bit of balance. In the beginning, a lot of this weightlifting stuff is just about position, getting used to the position. All these lifts are relatively new. Whoop, tipping forward, tipping, bum, bum, bum. That's okay. See, you're not quite opening up like you are with the snatch. I know it was a power snatch. It'd be interesting to see what you were doing with a full squat. But you're certainly not opening up, just really pulling yourself underneath. And with 50 kilos, I'd expect you to be opening up. You've got plenty of time to get underneath the bar. Let's have a look at this jerk. Spine, nice and upright. Pretty good, G-bang. Maybe a little bit too much weight in the front foot. We want an equal amount of weight through both feet, it's my understanding. So just watch what we want to see you in a nice straight line. Oh, that was a little bit better. It's the best one I've seen so far as you're opening up. You're coming up nice and strong. See the jerk. Good. You're taking a bit of time in between your squat and your jerk. Sometimes you have the tendency to rush it. A little bit of a lean forward. That's going out in front. Whoop, whoop, whoop. You really threw yourself underneath that bar to try and compensate. You can see the balance issues that you've got just with that. Potentially you're getting tired. You're good at dropping the bar on the ground. There's no doubt about that. It's just starting even in the beginning to lose the spine. It's just rounding a little bit. Whoop. Pretty good extension on that one. I would like to see a little bit more. See a lot of flick through the wrist, pulling with the forearms. Bringing the feet in, that's good. Repositioning, getting stable for the jerk. Let's keep the spine nice and upright. No lean forward. Just probably gave it a little bit too much. I'd like to see you dip with 50 kilos just to be a little bit shorter and a little bit faster. Looks like you're putting in way too much effort into trying to drive that 50 kilos overhead.